Now let's read Bible Story 27. Once upon a time, God made a beautiful garden in Eden. It was filled with all kinds of delicious food and wonderful flowers. In the middle of the garden, he placed a man named Adam. Adam was the first man ever created. He lived in the garden and took care of it. He had everything he needed, and there was no pain or sickness. It was perfect. But Adam got lonely. He wanted someone to talk to and someone to love, so God made him a wife. Her name was Eve. God told Adam that they could eat from any of the trees in the garden except one. It had delicious fruit, but God said that if they ate from it, they would die. One day, a snake came along. It slithered up to Eve and asked her why she wasn't eating from the tree that God had forbidden them to eat from. Eve replied, "We've been told that if we eat from that tree, we will die." The snake said, "You won't die. I've tried the fruit and it's very good. It just makes you smarter and more like God." Eve thought for a moment. She really wanted to be smarter, so she decided to take a bite. Then she gave some to Adam. When God saw what they had done, he was very upset. He asked them, "Why did you eat from the tree that I told you not to eat from?" They told him that the snake had tricked them. God was very disappointed, but he knew that they hadn't meant to do it. So he didn't turn them into dust as he had told them. Instead, he sent them out of the garden to live on the earth. Adam and Eve were very sad. They had lost their home and all of the wonderful things that came with it. But God promised them that one day he would send a Savior who would die for their sins. Then their eyes were opened, and they knew that they were naked. So they made covers for themselves. And that's why people today use clothing to cover their bodies. The first thing they did was to build a shelter. This is why we have houses. The second thing they did was to plant seeds. This is why we have farms. The third thing they did was to make tools. This is why we have technology. Everything good that people have ever done has come from that moment when Adam and Eve left the garden. And that's Bible Story 27.